Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. About to get started here. And today's starting pitcher, Joey Cantillo.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Okay, all set to go. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Way high there, and we are underway. Right through there for a strike. Wells smashed a couple of homers in his last game. On the ground, Arias. One out in the top of the first. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Austin Wells.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Aaron Judge, the next to hit, takes ball one. One out, bases empty. Judge rips that one way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
Two down, bases empty. Bellinger up to hit. Bellinger with just one more homer to reach the 200 career mark. The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. So the Yanks go in order. Now the Guardians will get their shot, still scoreless. This is Yankees baseball on the Show NYC. Back now at Progressive Field. And towing the slab, Clark Schmidt. What do we have on him?
Yeah, it was nails last time out, worked deep into the ball game, racked up double-digit strikeouts. We'll see if he can repeat that performance in this one.
Bottom of the first, stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. And there's a foul ball. Kwan matched a homer in his last game. Kicks and fires. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, right fielder,
Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians.
He's done a great job making contact recently, averaging more than 2 hits per game in his last 5.
Check swing called strike. Strike one. Nobody out, runner at first. Squirts away a little bit. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Kwan into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Man at second. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Got him swinging.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, man. You know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. And that is out of play. Ramirez with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
Ground ball to the right side. And that chance handled. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Here's the Guardians lineup now. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, you know, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
And a big swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Next pitch is downstairs. And downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
That one misses, and it's a full count. David Fry in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Runner at third, 2 away. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Bellinger should have this one. Nabs it, and that is that. Guardians leave 1. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Goldie, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, batting in the cleanup spot. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Here's a 1-1. That one missed. And that one is lifted in the air. Noel sizing this one up. And it's caught for the out.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Chisholm with a homer in his last game.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
One down, base is empty. Pitch misses there, and 1-1. Second inning here, no score. That catches the corner. Bounce to Santana. And he takes it himself for the out. Two outs, base is empty. And now Anthony Volpe. There's a strike. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it. 2 outs, base is empty. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Drops into the glove, and that is that. So they go quietly there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Back here in Cleveland, and now the DH, David Fry.
David Fry.
Schmidt back to work. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Just missed. And that's downstairs and outside. Out to short, Volpe. On to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 6th, first baseman, Carlos.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And that's downstairs. 1-0. And that's in for a strike. And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-2. And there's a ball. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Offense held in check there. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Pablo Reyes stands in. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Top of the 3rd, no score. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2. And there's the strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
One down, base is empty. And it's strike 2. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. First offering, and it just misses. And that one missing low. And he walked him on 4 pitches. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
It just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Wells now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Here is Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Two on, 2 outs. Into center. And that's the 3rd out. Yanks strand a pair. And we're still knotted at 0. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias.
Gabriel Arias.
First pitch misses. Out to center. Bellinger puts it away for the out.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Daniel
Schneemann, the next to hit. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. Ball 1, no strikes. In the air, left field, down the line, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Steven Kwan digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. 1 out and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. Yeah, that's fouled off. The next pitch misses. 1-2 the count. And that's outside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Man at second. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. They got it for out number 2. Now the number 2 hitter, Will Brennan. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Will Brennan.
Pitch is in there, and that's strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. That's too low, and now it's even 1-1. And misses inside. Comebacker to the mound. Fires over to first. That ends the inning. 1 left for the Guardians, and we are still scoreless. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Cody Bellinger.
Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Fouled off left side. That one not close. 2-2. Next offering is outside. Swing and a ball popped up. And that drops foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one to first. Santana steps on the bag, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And there's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Man, he got a real good pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes. You cannot miss that. Not a great slider at all. And I tell you what, that's where you got to do damage. He looked like he was on time getting the bat through the zone, but he just caught air.
And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. In the air, center field. Noel hauls it in to end the inning. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Jose Ramirez.
There's a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Goes down looking.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
John Kenzie Noel digs in for the Guardians. Little chopper rolls foul. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a miss.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And that skips in the dirt. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now David Fry. 0-for-1, he grounded out in his first at bat.
Fry.
And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Fought off foul. The other way, makes the play, and it's out number 3. Guardians go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Cantillo back to work. Popped up. Santana makes the grab, 1 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Dominguez at the plate now. That's ball 1. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Yankees. Right
Dominant
fielder,
performance
Pablo
for him
Reyes.
today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Next to hit, Pablo Reyes. That's in there. Reyes, in his 3rd season, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. To first, and he breaks for second. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Noel makes the catch, inning over. Halfway through this one, still no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Foul ball there. And now it's even up. To the right side, Chisholm throws to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, catcher, Bo Naylor.
Bo Naylor now at the plate. He was late there, strike one.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Comes up empty. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ripped to short. Volpe throws it to first in time. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along.
Now
2 quick
batting,
outs.
Second baseman, Gabriel Arias.
So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Strike 1. And a foul ball. And now the count is even.
Really nice 2-strike pitch right there. Very tempting, but couldn't get the chase.
On the ground to Jazz. Over to Goldie. Guardians go down in order. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. And we still have no score. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Inside, ball one.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly. Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Brennan drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, catcher.
Here comes the skipper,
Rose.
and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Joey Cantillo done for the afternoon. Only 2 hits allowed for him, so a great effort. And we'll be back after a quick break to tell you about the new arm.
Now pitching
Trevor
for the
Stephan
Guardians.
gets the ball now.
Number 37. Trevor Stephan.
So the lineup flips over. Austin Wells will hit next. And the first offering is not close. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Tim Herron up and throwing. Base hit center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Go ahead run on base. Here comes Aaron Judge. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Here's Cody Bellinger. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. That one the other way. Got him on the off-balance throw. 3rd out. A strong showing there from the Cleveland bullpen. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. No score. Back now at Progressive Field, bottom of the 6th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Daniel Schneemann. First pitch, and he just misses.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. And down on strikes he goes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive, trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
Brennan stands in now and watches strike one. Foul ball. The 0-2. And ball one. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th.
Now pitching.
Welcome
for the
back.
Guardians.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
Number
Cade Smith.
36.
He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. 0 for 2 in this
Paul
one.
Goldschmidt.
Slings to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, second baseman, Jazz
Chisholm
Jr.
Jr. digs in now. That one almost got him. Up the middle, gets to it with a slide, gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. And the 0-1. And that one in the air center field. Noel makes the grab, and that's the inning.
Now pitching for the
We're
New
back
York
in a new
Yankees.
pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number
Mark
56.
Leiter Jr. And he has some
Mark
nasty
Leiter Jr.
breaking stuff. Now it's Jose
Leading off
Ramirez.
for the Guardians.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Ramirez.
And that's in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Ball one there. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
So digging
center
in,
fielder,
John Kenzie
Kenzie Noel.
Fouled off. He was late. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper. Next offering is down low. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Fry at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. And that misses. 1-1. And that's in the dirt. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We look ahead to inning number 8, and we still have no score. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tim Herron. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Number 29.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2. A wind in the pitch. And that's outside. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Emmanuel Clase, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Junis also getting ready.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
That's off the inside corner. 2-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Stays alive. This to center field. Makes the grab, 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
So up next, Pablo Reyes. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Go ahead run on base. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. 0-1. Schneeman. Off balance feed. There's 1. On to Santana. 2.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play. Gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
Here in Cleveland, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. And fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The next offering misses, and it's 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. And that skips in the dirt. Right through there for a strike. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 2. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
There's a swing and a drive. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And that holds the go-ahead run at second base.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. And now the shortstop, Daniel Schneemann. That one misses. Ball one. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. Hit in the air left field. Bellinger sizing it up. Squeezes it. And that is the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Emmanuel Clase.
Power slider guy, Billy. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Austin Wells getting ready to hit.
Catcher Austin Wells.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Breaking ball inside, and it's 1-2. High in the air, out to right. Brennan. He's got it, and there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. That's hard hit on the line. He hauls it in, 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
Two down, nobody on. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up, no score.
Now pitching for
Back
New York.
now as they hand the ball to a
Number
fresh arm
30.
to start the bottom of the 9th. Luke Weaver. Back to the top of the order now. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. 1 for 3. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. This to third. And it gets by him. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Substitution now at first base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Lane Thomas. No outs, runner at first. And here is Will Brennan.
Check swing, called strike.
That misses, and the count even 1-1. Move to first. Thomas back on a dive. Winning run on base at first. No outs.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
And the 1-0. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Now just 1 swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
The winning run on second base. There's a swing and a miss. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boo. Get back on track. His team needs him.
Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Jhonkensy Noel.
0 for 3 in this one.
Just missed. Trying to send this to extra innings. Late swing, fouled off. Swings and misses.
And the count 1-2.
Just misses there.
That's a really good take.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. Across is the winning run, and the Guardians walk it off for the win.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long